box, that is Warzone 2. It was released on 9th of November. I'm not sure it's all those VulnHub box were added. So this video I'm going to do the same. Here you can download the box. I've already done that and I'm running this particular box on VirtualBox. Let's look at the description. Here it says you need to do enumeration, Flask, port forwarding, and GTFObins. So let's keep this in mind, and here the hint is lowercase letters tested on virtual NAT network. That's pretty good. Before I start the live hacking session, let's roll the intro. Welcome back. So for Warzone, first step would be to identify what is the IP for that. Either we can use net discover to find that, or we can use some kind of bash strip or nmap ping strip to identify the particular IP. Here I know the IP of that. It's 192.168.56.106, and if you can see, I can get the ping reply from ICMP reply from there. Now first step would be I'm going to use nmap. Before that, let me create a directory so that it's pretty organized. Let's go to VulnHub and let me copy this quickly. Go back, and we need to give quotes because it has some spaces in it. Now let's go to Warzone inside it, and I am going to use tmux right now. I like using tmux. If there are other alternative as well, like Terminator, if you are comfortable, you can go through that as well. And if you need a tutorial on tmux, let me know in the description. So now I'm going to use a nmap scan to do a full port scan on that. Ideally, I go for a full port scan initially to find out all the IPs, and I make sure there are no other IP ports in it. But let's suppose if you are on a VPN where you are attacking an external machine, then I would recommend to go for a default port scanning, and once after that you can go for a full nmap scan in the background. But since it's a local system, I'm doing the nmap full port scan directly. Now I have port 21 is FTP, 22 is SSH. I'm not sure about this port, so let's run a nmap default script to find out more about the version and things. So for version, I'm going to use small as capital V, and let's paste. I didn't copy the IP. I think I need to make sure I copy the IP, because I have to paste it anywhere. And let's press for -V for Perverse, and sorry I didn't give any IP here. So IP would be port 21, port 21337. So let it run. It should not take much, and once we get that, we'll be starting out. Otherwise, I'm going to download everything. So I need this. Now I've already got all those inside this. XTZ open, some flags related to this challenge. So basically these are flags, and we have a formula for token, that is SHA-256, and token is 2 hex. Let's go back to the scan. Still running. So crypto flag gold. Yeah, so here is and this is what done that. So I know the username and password. You can type it one by one and see which one perfectly works for you. So the user, so I'm going to move here and paste it and encrypt it. When you see this particular result, and I'm going to decrypt that. So here as looking from the hint previously, when we decrypt this particular file, the entire this image is capital letter. Here we need to make sure we need to keep it small. Initially I tried and I was using the capital case. It was not working when I went Warzone, and for that, okay, the hint was the hint for lowercase letter. It actually works. So moving back to the Python script, let's use that. And so let me paste that. Here I'm importing 256. I'm giving the username, password, and combining both username password, printing the line to make sure. Now when I press enter, I can get the hash form of both username and password combined, which can be used as a token. Now let's go back to our shell, and here the nmap is completed. Let's see what's port 137, it's west, it's DNS, Warzone, Kerberos. I think it's some kind of Kerberos thing, or it's kind of an open terminal session. Here we have port 22, SSH is 7.9. In SSH we can do user enumeration, which currently it's not possible because it's completely patched. And we have port 21, which has anonymous FTP allowed. We have already downloaded that file. We have got the username and password. There is port 22 is not working into it, but I guess we can use this to see further. Let me create a new pen and let's go to and it's bad. It's no, I'm supposed to now, and netcat is the IP for that. Did I get the IP? No problem. So let's get the IP first of all, and the IP this should come from here. I could have used the FTP port as well to get the IP, but here I can get it easily. Let's copy back, go to where's this terminal? It's another terminal. Third one, netcat. This and port was 1337. Press enter. It's asking for me for the username using the crypto, and it should be small. And this is the username. Here I should have the password. Yeah, I have, and this is the password and token that we have generated. Let's go back and copy from here. Copy, go to the last pen, paste it, press enter, and you can see that it says we have successfully logged in, and here it allows ls pwd netcat. So let's type pwd, where we are in home flagman. Let's try who am I. Does it work? No, it doesn't. So now using netcat, let's get a reverse shell on a different listener. I'm going to create a new, let me create a new Linux screen, L and VP on port 1234. I've done that. Let's go back here and netcat. What was my IP? Config, and this is what my virtual IP is, 107. Go back, paste it 1234-E for getting a terminal. Pin pass is sending the signal. Now if I go back to this terminal, should have, and I've got a cell from a particular port 1337. Let's see who am I. It's W data, nice. And if I'm not wrong, the home directory is home flagman. Now let me upgrade this. We do have a upgrade for Python TTY, and let me copy that. Rather than typing it, I think I can copy and show it to you as well. From where do I get my scripts? I can type that is python-c import pty.spawn. We have different models of upgrading the shell, but I'm going to use this. Let's copy it, go back to terminal, paste it, and I'm going to press Ctrl G, use stty raw for a tab and those things, get it work. Press FG, and to clear the screen I'm going to export term. Now I can press clear, and have on this shell itself. Press ls. Let's go to desktop. It's Linux, but still it's showing Windows. Yeah, but there are some Windows directory. I can cat bones.txt, and I don't have permission for that. Let's see why I don't. So it can be only done by flagman. Let's go first sudo -l, and I don't have the password for that, so I have to skip from here. And let's press -s -la. Let's go back. We can use linenum to enumerate that to find various things in the background, but I am going to directly walk you through the vulnerability or the exploits. So at Warzone, and this Warzone 2.jar. Let's see what's inside warzone.sh. Java-jar. So basically it's running Warzone 2.jar, We can download it, decrypt it in the jar file and see the code. I did that, I didn't find anything. What interesting here is there's a kind of a hint or a password in .mysss password. Then it says, do you know that I hate all signals? So here the trick is, I hate all signals is the password. I'm going to copy it and sue as flagman. And here you can see I have got a flag logged in as flagman. And let's go back to desktop, get the bronze, and where we have done twice B, so cat bronze, and we have got the first medal. Now we have to aim for silver or gold, something like that. I'm not sure, I haven't gone through that. So we have gone fragment. Let's go for sudo -l. Even after this we can go for linum, but I'm basically going for sudo -l. And here we can become Admiral if we are going to use Python 3 and this particular app, if we can use that. So Python 3, and what's inside this, I'm not sure. Copy. Can I get it? No, I can't. So let's try running this as Admiral and see what's the result. So for that we need to use sudo -u Admiral and paste it, and it has done something. So it is running a Flask application on port 5000. We cannot access that because it's running locally. So on a different terminal I'm going to SSH on this same using the username and password of flagman. So -flagman @192.168.6.106 and password, and password I've pasted it. It worked. No, I haven't copied the password. And here we have given the pin as well. Okay, I'll keep minded. Let's scroll. Check these things. Here, what was the password? I forgot. Let's Control C it and let's go back, go to Warzone, and that my SSH password. This was the password. Copy it somewhere. Let's copy the terminal. At least I should have that. Now let's run particular thing, and it has started. Let's go back here and paste it. I've logged in, exit it. Now I'm going to do a port forwarding using SSH on local port, and local port I'm going to do in the same 5000. Was it 5000? Yes, it was on 5000, and should be coming from port, local port, and again it's 5000. Let's enter, keep password, and hopefully we have got port forwarded. Now let's come here, my IP, my local system 127.0.0.1, and I can use this. It's a Flask application. It's under construction. So as far as my knowledge, Flask application does have a console. I can go for a brute force to find that, but has the debugging console and asking for the pin. If you remember, we have got pins here. It's not working, and the pin is this. Let's copy this. Copy, go back, terminal, not very bad here. Will be 4. Where have I saved it? And we need to go here, paste the in, and we are here. Now if I go for running a system command, I can use os.system. So import os and os.system. It should give pwd run. It's not showing any command. I'm not sure why. I think I can go for print, but at least it's running something. So now let's get a reversal from pen test monkey. I'm very bad at typing this. Monkey Python reverse shell. And bad typing, but at least I can get the result. And it's I ignore the risk. Go there. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to copy Python -c. I'm going to this much. I need to remove the last one. So let's optimize this. Paste it. Remove. What was my IP? One 107. Copy it from there. Change this. I'm going to copy the entire thing. Now let's set up a netcast listener on port 1234 and go back the console part, and this is what I'm going to paste here so that I can get reverse kill. I've already customized it. I've changed the IP, and once I press enter, hopefully I've got the reverse shell for the system. So I want enter, and now let's see, and I've got a reverse shell. Who am I? I'm Admiral. Now let's upgrade the shell. Copy it, the same thing. Go back to as soon as possible. We are here. Control Z, ty raw -echo fg, and press enter once again. Export. Come to get a so that we can clear the screen. Clear. And we have got that. Let's go for sudo -l, and since we didn't have any password for admin, but still sudo -l allows user even if it doesn't have any password, and it can become root if we use less. So now go for GTFObins. I am pretty sure you are comfortable enough for how to use GTFObins. It contains all the exploit for either sudo reverse shell for all the binaries. Let's search for less, and we do have. Let's go for sudo, and sudo we can see, and sudo less, it is profile. We can use sudo to see the password, shadow password, and crack that. But here I'm going to get a shell. I'm going to simple less file read, and I'm going to directly use bin bash using this, and hopefully I get a root terminal. So copy this, copy it, sudo, paste it, and command was this bin sh, who am I, and I am root. Let's go back to before that, let me upgrade my shell once again. That is pretty comfortable working on forward. I also need 2 flags right now. Paste there. Let's go back to Admiral. What is that? And here I am. Let's go to the desktop. Cat silver, and we have got the silver flag. We after becoming Admiral, we could have shown the silver.txt, but rather I went a step forward, become root, and I'm showing you the silver flag. Even after getting Admiral shell, you can see this. Now let's go back to root. Let's go to desktop, and here we have gold, cat gold, and we have completed all the flags. So basically there were 3 flags: bronze, silver, gold, and this is how you complete that. Hope you liked this live stream, and being said that, I'm ending the demonstration here.
Thank you for watching this video. If you learned something